I pay my solemn obeisance to all the viewers and listeners. Namaskaram. Dear viewers, today we are going to discuss on chapter 27 of the book Genesis of Old Testament of Bible. In this chapter, there are 46 verses, and in this chapter it is stated that Isaac became old and he called upon his son Esau and asked him to bring venison for him, because he might die at any moment, and before death he wanted to eat meat, and he also wanted to drink. So he asked Esau to go and hunt for him, and Esau assured him that he would definitely bring venison for him. Rebecca was listening the conversation, and in that conversation she got the point that once Isaac would be satisfied with the treat, he would bless Esau. So Rebecca went to his son Jacob and said that you should bring 2 kids of goat so that I could prepare meat for your father, and I have heard that he would give blessings. Jacob said that Esau was a strong man and I am a smooth man. How could I bring those kids? But she said that go to the flock and from there you could pick the kids. He did that, and she prepared and she served the meat, and she asked Jacob to go and serve your father and take the blessings. Jacob went to Isaac and asked him to take the diet, but Isaac was a blind man. His vision was very dim, so he could not recognize him. and he asked him, "Who are you?" And in the answer, Jacob said, "I am your firstborn son, Esau." When he touched Jacob, he touched his hand, which is also hairy, so he thought that he might be Esau. But his voice was something different, which he is recognizing that he may be Jacob. So he said, "Okay, my son, whether you are Esau or any other, I would bless you. I am satisfied with the meal, and I am blessing you that you would be the Lord of the land. You would be the king." And all the people would bow down before you. And anyone who would curse you would be cursed. Anyone who would bless you would be blessed. Jacob get away from there, and Esau arrived. And when Esau went to Isaac, Isaac asked, "Who are you?" And Esau said, "I am Esau, your eldest son." Then Isaac told Esau that, "Who was that person who fed me?" "Oh, probably he might be Jacob." So he very subtly took my blessings, and now I have left with nothing. What could I offer to you? Esau asked him that he should also bless him. And his father Isaac said that, "Okay, I am blessing you that your sword would be very powerful, and you would be also able to get good corn and wine and fatness of the earth." Esau went away from that position, and he started crying, and he thought that Jacob had usurped his rights and blessings. So he started hating Jacob, and he uttered that I should slay that man. Rebecca was listening. She went to Jacob and asked him to fly away from that position and go. She said that you should go to Laban, where her brother Haran was living. And she also said that once anger of your brother vanishes, you might come. So Jacob went to Haran, and this is the end of chapter 27. So in this chapter we are informed that just for other, we should also think about it, that just for blessing, one person is wanting to kill his own brother just for blessing. What a pathetic position, what an upbringing. This Isaac, so this person is the blessed person of the Lord, and children of this blessed person, they are fighting just for blessing. They want to kill just for blessing. And this Jacob, just for the sake of blessing, never thought for a second time that his father should not be swindled, his father should not be cheated. So he turned a cheat. He turned a squanderer just to get the blessing. Blessing can't be limited. A person should bless, anyone should bless to any number. And only two sons that Isaac had, they are fighting, they are competing for blessing, and he fell short of blessings. This is a ponderable matter. And Lord God, what type of insight was given to Isaac by Lord God, that he could not recognize his own son. Even if a person is blind, how could he fail to recognize? This is very astonishing. A man, I am not convinced that a father could be duped in that manner. But here it is written that he was duped by his own son, and he could not recognize even by touching his hand, even by hearing his voice. A blind person could recognize coming person, even if that person does not belong to his family, he could recognize. This is the capacity of a blind person. But here, a blessed person is not recognizing his own son. Anyway, we have to think about the story. These are cooked up stories just to make some hiccups, just to give a jolt to you, just to make you feel something amazing. Otherwise, there is a little truth in this story.